Hello viewers, in this video I will show you how you can track any kinds of simple form using custom JavaScript code on Google Tag Manager. So here you can see this is my client's landing page and he is right now using system.io landing page builder to make this landing page. So right now here you can see a simple form like first name, last name and email. If someone click on this button like join the community, that's mean they will subscribe for the newsletter. So I would like to track this form submission as a newsletter sign up event for my Facebook advertising and other tracking purpose. So let's see how we can track this form submission. Before starting, let's click on preview and see if we have any data layer on our Google Tag Manager for this form submission. Let's connect. Our Google Tag Manager is connected with this landing page right now, and here you can see we are getting some information here. So to track any kind of form submission or any kind of event, we need to enable data layer for our landing page or website. So here you can see I don't have any data layer here for this event. Let's check if we have or not. So I'm submitting this one and click join the community, and here you can see we are getting some click info here but no data layer here. So if I click on the last click and check variable, here you can see the click text is join the community, but we don't have any data layer here. So we have to enable the data layer. If someone submit this form, then we have to enable the data layer to post the newsletter sign up event on the GTM backend. Okay, so let's see how we can do this very easily using a custom JavaScript code. Actually I have added a custom code here on the backend and it's working fine, but right now I have paused this one. Here you can see so that I can show you from scratch how I have created this custom HTML code. Okay, and one thing, before trying this method we have to enable some variable from here. Like we have to enable all the built-in variable from our variable section. Here you can see click classes, element ID, target, etc. We have to enable those. Then we have to copy some code by inspecting this form. Like if I click here, right click and click inspect, and then here you can see this one selected, and copy this one and copy JS path, then go to console and then click here and paste this, then add dot and value. So here you can see after adding value I am getting my name here, and this one is dynamic. Let's copy this one and check if it's dynamic or not. So let's change my name and then paste this again. Here you can see I'm getting my full name Sagar Hussain, so it's dynamic. So we have to copy all of these from JS path like this one exactly the same way for name and for first name, last name, and also for email. Okay, so here you can see I have copied all the value from this console. Here you can see this one for first name and this one for last name and this one for email. And also we have to copy something like we have to copy the button element. If I click on this button and click inspect, and then we have to copy this button element. Let's click again, click inspect, then copy this button element like this copy element. Okay, so after copying, here you can see this is my button element. Here you can see this button element, and we have to find out the button ID and also button class from this element. So here you can see my button ID and this is my class ID. Okay, so now we have to add this code on the Google Tag Manager as a custom HTML. So let's open the current one so that I can show you. Or you can just click here new and click tag configuration, then choose custom HTML. Okay, then you can paste this code from here. I will provide this code on my video description. You can copy and use this, but you have to change your first name, last name and email value from here. Like this is my form value for first name, and you have to put your own first name value here by DOM scraping. Okay, so you just have to change those three piece of code, like this one and this one. And if you don't have email on your form, then you can remove the email from here, and if you don't have last name, you can remove this one from here. And another thing, if you remove this, like if you don't have last name section on your form, then you can remove this one, and also you can remove this one, last name, from here. Okay, so let's say you have the same form, or if you have more field on your form, then you have to copy the JSPath for those as well and add the, like here, like you can add a variable here, variable, then you can name, like if you have country equal to the value of your country field. Okay, then you have to call this variable from here, like you can add country, then you can call this from here. Exactly, I'm just showing you how this works. Okay, let's remove this and also remove this. We don't need this for our tracking. And also we have to find out our button ID or class so that we can enable the data layer accurately. So this is our button ID, and here you have to use your own button ID, as we have inspected this one and find out this one. Then you have to do this same for your button. Okay, so make sure if you use ID for button tracking, you have to use extra hash before your button ID. And another one, if you use class for button click like this one, then you have to add a dot before your class of your button. Okay, so right now I'm using my button ID, like this one, my button ID, and that's why I have added this hash before my button ID. Okay, that's it, and everything is fine. And here you can see first name, last name, and also email. Okay, then you have to just copy this, and you have to copy and paste this here, like from here we have to copy and paste it here. Okay, then we have to add our triggering here. So as a triggering, we have to check our click, I mean the button click variable. If someone click on this button, we have to check which variable we are getting here. From variable, here you can see we are getting click classes, like this one is our click classes, but no click ID, so we can choose this one, click classes. So as a click classes, we can copy this, and as a triggering, we can use this here. Like if I go to triggering and click plus, then tag configuration, then select all elements, then all elements to some clicks, then click classes equal our button class. That's it. So after that, we have to name this like click trigger, then click save. So I'm not doing this one right now because I already have a tag created in the same way. So let's discard change and let's open this one, the current one. So here you can see I have added a name for newsletter sign up tag and the click trigger, and from here you can see as the event I have added newsletter sign up. You can change this event name as you want, like you can add lead here, you can add form submission here, anything you can add here, okay, as a event name. But you have to make sure that you are using the right button class or button ID, and make sure you are using hash or dot if you use ID or class, and also make sure you are using your own field value like first name, last name, and email, okay. And then you just have to click triggering. Let's unpause this and check if this is working or not. Okay, I have enabled this one. I'll click submit, then we can check this. So let's click on preview and submit this form. Connect, then add first name, last name, and email here. After that we can click here join the community, and let's see if we have any. Yeah, great. Here you can see we have one data layer dot post event here, newsletter sign up. And if you check the event called newsletter sign up, and first name, last name, and email here, first name, last name, email. And if we check the data layer here, you can see the event name. And so viewers, right now we can call this event, like if we copy this and go to here and click triggering, click triggers, and we can create a custom triggering for this newsletter sign up event. Just select custom event and name this newsletter sign up, and add this newsletter sign up trigger, then click save. Now we can use this triggering for this form submission and track our Facebook, TikTok, or Google Ads conversion tracking using this data layer event. So let's see how we can do this for Facebook. Let's say for Facebook, so we have to go to tags and create a new tag for Facebook. Here you can see Facebook pixel, then add our Facebook pixel ID, Facebook pixel ID. Then from event name we can choose this one as a we can add this as a lead, or if you want you can use a custom event like newsletter sign up here. And then we can select the trigger from here, like newsletter sign up trigger custom event, and we can name this Facebook newsletter sign up tag. And we can pass some data layer information here, like if we want to pass this first name, last name, email for this event, we can add those field here. Like we can add first name and last name and email here, or we can do this other ways like enable advanced matching. Then here you can see as a parameter we can send the first name, the last name, and also the email address. Okay, so for first name as a parameter value we can create a data layer variable, like copy this one, first name, and then click on plus, then click again plus, then variable configuration, and we have to add this as a data layer variable, first name variable, click save. And we can add last name and email in the same way, like we have to add a data layer variable for last name, email, and need to add here. Let's say I have added those as well. And this event name, it's depend on your tracking purpose. As a event name you can use this as a newsletter subscription or newsletter sign up or lead event, as you want. You can use the custom event or you can use standard event. So let's say I'm using newsletter sign up as per my client requirement. I'm using newsletter sign up for this event tracking. You can use your own. Okay, So this is the way how you can track any kind of form submission for any kind of CMS platform. Let's say you have a WordPress website or Shopify, or you have a CMS. Actually, in with this method, it doesn't matter which kind of CMS you have, you can track any kind of form submission using this method. So I will provide this code on the description of my video, and you just have to find out the form field value by inspecting all the form field value like first name, last name, and email, and also you have to find out the button ID. That's it. Then customize this code and use this as a custom HTML on your GTM. Then you can easily track and enable the data layer like mine. Here you can see. So if you have any question about this video, please let me know in the comment section. I will help you.